Hello everybody. So from 29th December 2025 to 12th January 2026, there is a four planet conjunction in Sagittarius, which is mainly affecting the area of Sagittarius, which means the religion, the belief system, the rules have some kind of significant changes during this period. The seed is having such kind of behavior we discussed in our previous videos. And now from January 13th to January 17th 2026, the zodiac sign of Capricorn is going to become the center of a major planetary cluster. And of course, after 17 January 2026, you will see a 5 planet conjunction. I will make a video on that in future. But what is happening from 13th January onwards? If you see the series of events, on 13th January, Venus is entering Capricorn, which means the world would be very much disciplined, serious, and mature about relationships and finances. Because when Venus is entering the serious Capricorn sign, you can see some kind of disciplined approach towards relationships, serious and mature approach towards relationships. That is the fundamental thing, because Venus is coming into Capricorn sign. Then on 14th January, the next day itself, the Sun is entering Capricorn. So in southern part of India, when Sun enters Makara Rashi, that is Capricorn, they celebrate Makara Sankranti. So this is a significant spiritual and astrological event, basically. It marks a kind of return of the light, and it initiates a period of increased personal power, personal authority, and there would be a lot of career focus, because Sun is entering Capricorn, the natural 10th house, the natural karma house is Capricorn. So more focus on career, authority, and power, because 10th house also decides your status and power as well. Now 13th Venus entered Capricorn, 14th Sun entered Capricorn. Now on 15th and 16th, in this period, you can see Mars entering Capricorn. Mars is exalted in Capricorn, basically. So its energy is at its most potent and disciplined. Right? So now this is giving lot of massive boost in ambition, stamina, and the drive to complete even the difficult tasks, because Mars provides that kind of energy to the world. And on 17th January, so now in Capricorn, by 16th, you can see 3 planets, Sun, Mars, and Venus. Now Mercury is also entering Capricorn. So when Mercury is also entering Capricorn, there's going to be a structured thinking, because Mercury is always about your logical thinking, the world's logical thinking, the world's planning, right? The world's communication, even the strategy, right? So, but Capricorn is very much structured, it's organized. So the planning of Mercury becomes very much organized, the thinking of Mercury becomes very much structured, and the communication of Mercury becomes very pragmatic, I would say, right? So this is the behavior. Now 4 planets are in the sign of Capricorn by 17th. So what is the meaning of this? See, this is actually why 4 planets are coming. But after 17th January, you can see Moon is also entering this particular 4 planet conjunction, that is treated as a kind of a very rare event. I will make another video on it, and I would say basically by these 4 planets conjunction in Capricorn itself, it is showing globally old systems reach breaking or completion, I would say. So, decisions made here define the tone of all of 2026. So, whatever is weak in the society, that's going to be exposed. And you would see when all the planets are in the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is always about idealistic behavior, some kind of rules, some kind of laws, belief system, and all. But Capricorn is something, it's more realistic, it's very practical. Capricorn's energy is completely practical. There is no nonsense. Something like, if you're imagining something, if you have some belief system, this is not, this is not about Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't believe on this. Capricorn does not believe on some belief system, some laws, or some rules. No, nothing. Capricorn only believes in practicality. It's realistic behavior, only practical approach. If something is happening right before your eyes, yes, Capricorn says, yes, it is happening, it is correct, it is the correct thing. It is happening, it is the practical thing. This is what I can see. It's more about realistic. It's not idealistic. It's not about idealism. It's about realism. So, it's something like, you would see, because people become much more practical by this time, that is the energy. So you would see less patience for excuses, even pressure to grow up collectively. That kind of thinking would develop. Because of this realism, there would be some kind of seriousness in the public, even in the world leaders. You can see the seriousness. And the world has to accept that hard work is unavoidable. It's something like people are thinking they're thinking in real plane. So that is the energy. But in addition to that, this is a very, very common pattern. That is, Capricorn is activated. Capricorn is activated in the sense, everything is hard work, because that's a karma house. So we talk about hard work. We talk about some kind of harsh decisions, because that's the real world. In real world, you have to take some harsh decisions. That's what you expect. And even people have less patience, because they want the things to be done very, very practically. The moment you want to do something very practically, then you would have some less patience, because there is no imagination, there is no hope or anything. There's only one thing people believe in, that is hard work. So you only believe if somebody works, the work is completed. If somebody is not working, then you can say the work is not completed. Very straightforward, right? So the world would have very, very less patience for excuses. And obviously, when you want to see the things practically done, pressure would be built up automatically. Even it happens with the world leaders as well, right? This is the fundamental pattern, fundamental energy, and there would be a lot of seriousness you can observe because of this energy, related to world leaders. World leaders would be very, very serious. So this is the pattern that I'm seeing here from 13th January to 17th January. Even the sun is involved here. Even Mars is involved. So sun and Mars is involved. Then I should say government is involved here. And the Mercury, Venus involved. So definitely I would say the communication is involved here. So government would speak something about some serious decisions. That's what I can see here. And it is a karma house. It's about status. It's about power. Because 10th house, it's Capricorn is a natural 10th house. So I have to say something about power, something about status, something about karma. So that is what you can see in the world during this period of time. That is the seed, right? The next seed. So Sagittarius, we had one seed. It's about belief system. And just after that, the things are going to be, are mainly about realism. Now, the true game is not this. The true game begins when moon also joins and I will talk about that in my next video, because this moon is not just a normal moon. So we'll talk about that in the next video. Thanks for watching this video.